Alright guys, welcome to the video. So, we will be continuing with the Dorian Electra sound thing that I want to make, and I've got the solar cells that are going to be on it. And so if you get frustrated with me starting and stopping so many projects, just think about it as sometimes you'll watch one of those Netflix movies that have many plot lines going on in them at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to print out some graphics for the Dorian Electra thing, so it's like if you follow along, I'll update you. And then the 400 volt capacitor bank thing is here, and I worked on some of that, but that's in many parts. So it's coming together, so that's there. And then I found this other Sparky, and now you can tell if you play around with stun guns, you can tell that this is not working properly. So after a while, if you keep playing with them, it will, something has happened inside this part that's plastically molded. So in the front part of it is like a circuit that might get up to several thousand volts, and then it has a secondary coil there. But somehow it breaks down, and it's not the big bolts of the stun. I still wouldn't want to touch it, of course, but it seems less powerful than the stun gun, even though it's probably using this. Something broke down in it. I've played with so many Tays. I can't. This video won't get many views if I say the GUN word or TASER word. YouTube will down, because if you say anything like these trigger words, it's ridiculous. Okay. All right. I mean, I don't care so much, but it limits you talking because you can't say those words, because YouTube is supposed to be, doesn't want swearing or sex or whatever. Oh, okay. This is why I don't really care so much. Okay. So yeah. So then I did fix this. Now this is a laptop battery, and it was broken here and here, and I fixed it. It's not so glamorous, but I'll just put that tape on there. So that will be done. The Dorian Electra, I don't want to call it a soundboard thing, but it's a Dorian Electra button. And like I said, I have a couple different solar cells that I want to use on it, and then I was deciding if I wanted to put them in, like, put them on a box like this or another one. But okay, so 4 minutes and 40 seconds into that was just updating stuff. This is now what the video's about. Okay, you guys, Amish Sparky. Okay, so off Amazon I've got some of these, and it's a hand crank thing, and it will make up to 12 volts. Let's turn this back on. It will make up to 12 volts just cranking it. And what I usually use is this full bridge rectifier. This full bridge rectifier, which I got a bunch of these. I think it's 600 volts. I don't know. It's a KBL 405G. I think it's a 600 volt 1 amp. It's a very basic one. But with Amish Sparky, we went to the Bojack, and I'm using these germanium diodes. Now, I did get these to make a crystal radio, and I just look, just like, this is how random all my stuff is. Like, here's part of the crystal radio, is this. Oh gosh, you guys are saints for hanging in there on my, look at this. It's so, this is sad. Okay, this is part of it. So I ordered, I found on YouTube a bunch of these crystal radio things. I got so, like, just so obsessed with it, and like, I ordered all the parts to make it. That's another project. But these are the earpieces that are more used for the crystal radio. And I have a bunch of wire that I originally got for Tesla coils, and so I have a lot of the magnet wire. I have a 34 gauge, and I think I have a 28 gauge, and stuff like that. So that's going to be, and then I have a couple of PVC pipes that I got from Menards or Walmart. One looks, I'm looking at them over there, one looks like a 2-inch diameter, and one looks like a 1/2 inch or a 1-inch diameter PVC pipe. So in my mind, on strain, I wanted to make a mini Tesla coil, like maybe this big, like 1-inch diameter, and have it powered with the what are those batteries that are used in the vape things? Have it powered by that, and then, like, you know, tweak it really. Okay, I'm just getting sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Amish Sparky. So I used the germanium diodes, and I put this together. Now this is a. Here, let's just move this. We're gonna have to do this way. This is better. Okay, it's better. What happens is I typically will turn it off. Okay, this is so ridiculous because I can't. Okay, so I'm assuming, let me see where the camera is. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold it here and narrate. So over here on the right, the 3 blue cylinders are 10 farad, 2.7 volt capacitors, and then I wired up a full bridge rectifier with those germanium diodes, and then the yellow wires you see going over to this is the hand crank, and so it will power this in the middle, the circuit with the black thing and the capacitor. That is from Electronic Goldmine, and that's a bunch of their photo flash insides, and I cut some of the wires and trimmed the battery thing. It originally came with used a 1.5 volt AA battery, So the hand crank will be ample, and so it goes mechanical energy to electrical energy to then transformer to high voltage. Okay, so let's go ahead and thank you.